go and gather them up, but he said, no, lest perhaps while you gather up the weeds, you root up the wheat with them. But he said, let both grow together until the harvest, and in the harvest time I will tell the reapers, first gather up the weeds and bind them in bundles and burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. So what does this parable mean?
We all have people in this world that will be saved and won't be saved. Only in the end, the saved will be separated from the unsaved.
So, okay, the moral of this story is that the world is full of non-Christians as well as Christians, but only the Christians will be saved. But do you think all people who claim to be Christians will go to heaven?
No.
Does simply saying that you are a Christian make you go to heaven? No. So do you really feel that you are able to judge people fairly?
No.
No. Now it's your
Here I have 2 eggs and 1 hard-boiled, 1 egg. We're going to pass them, well, we're going to go around. One of them's hard-boiled. Number 1. I believe it's number 2 and the top one.
Up a little bit.
Number 2. This one. That one. This one. Number 1 and number 2. That one. Okay. Looking for a bowl.
Scoop up more.
Okay. Looking for a bowl. Okay. Which one you think cardboard? Okay. And it's it. You don't need any cardboard.
Oh, I gotta get it?
Yeah. Give me a bowl, and that's my up. There's 2.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, why did you ask such a question? Miss Martha, are you sure about your answer?
I don't trust you.
Are you sure enough that I'll track it on your head, which one that you picked?
Just remember, I'm great. Don't be scared.
So kids, do the eggs look the same color?
No.
No.
Pretty well.
Yeah.
Look like they're the same size.
No.
It's kind of hard to tell apart, isn't it?
Yeah. So remember we read in 1 Samuel 16:7 that
God is not like man. Man looks at the outward appearance, God looks at the heart.
Amen.
Yeah.
is there a trick to telling? Merely that.
There's a trick by spinning them.
Okay, so which one? How can you tell which is which?
The one that spins the best is the one that's hard boiled.
Okay, do you want to? I did this earlier, bro, so.
Okay.
Okay, now spin number 1. Oh, that just moved it. Number 1 is a hard-boiled egg. The hard egg yolk and the egg whites inside that made one egg spin longer than the other. The more solid the inside, the longer it spins. So, the egg trick showed us that what appears to be the same on the outside can be quite different on the inside. So now that you have seen this, can we properly judge others?
No.
Who is the only person who knows our hearts?
Yeah. God.
Yes. So if it's not easy to see the difference between the saved and the unsaved, then how do you know whether you are a child of God? Remember we talked about this in the... How do you know you're a child of God?
I worship Him and by going to church and by reading the Bible and by praying. And then having like
You think I've heard it?
yeah.
A good way to tell them.
Yeah.
What's really your heart?
The same is true of our faith in God. It is our inner self, which is only known to God, that determines our faith. For it is our
Personal relationship with God.
yeah.
How would I do?
You're done.